Hi guys, it's Blackie. We're about 3 weeks out now from the upcoming Gather Thing, which is a bushcraft get-together up in West Virginia. Now, down in the description box, I'll list the name of the place and the contact information if you're interested. I will be up there at this event, and I will be there the whole time. I may have to leave out about lunchtime on Sunday because I got a long way to go to come back down here. And I will be up there sometime at Thursday afternoon. So, I will be coming up there. Now, as a bonus for my subscribers, the people putting on the Gather Thing have given me a discount code, a freebie, so up to 10 people can get in. If you look down there in my description box, you're going to have it. It's BLACKIEFREEBIE is your way in. So when you go to register to get in, if you put that in, the first 10 people to do that get free admission. So, I want to share that, and that's coming up just a couple weeks. And I'm going to be in West Virginia. Hope to see you there. Now, I've got a real quick video today because I've had a individual contact me, and they have a new Pathfinder the M40 cook stove. Okay? Really nice piece of gear, really like it. But what they were saying is their handle on theirs is a little loose and floppy, and is there any way to tighten it up? And could I do a video to help explain it? So I'm going to do my best. Okay, look very closely at the way this handle attaches. This bracket, which is riveted to the pot, part of it is this and this part. The center part goes to the handle. Okay. Now what you have in there, and I believe you can see it best on this one, if you look right there, what it is the metal has been rolled over like that to go around that pin. And so, we all live in the real world. If on that machine, that particular day, with that particular handle, it didn't quite get squeezed enough, whatever. There are two things you're going to have to do, but you got to understand the way this is made. And this is an original. This is not one of the Pathfinders, but I believe it's going to work the same way because they copied it perfectly. But if you look, look right here. You see that embossed bulge right there at exactly the place that we want to pound on it? Okay, I'm going to zoom the camera in over here, and we're going to show you how to possibly, or how Blackie would go about trying to tighten this up if I had to. One, you're going to need your lid. Two, you're going to need something really good and solid with a flat edge for me to tap against. You're going to need a punch with a flat end on it, so it's not pointed. It's a flat end punch. And you're going to need some little bitty hammer of some kind. Now, let me get the camera set up and I'll show you. Okay. With the way that this rolls around and everything, the handle part is rolling. So what you're going to have to do, and because of that embossment right there, you can't just lay it flat. You can't stick it like that, because in doing so you're going to batter up this curve. Okay, and then it might not fit as well back onto your pot, but you could sit it like this onto a point of some kind like that, a flat point. And then you're going to get right here and going to tap on the center section of it. The way I would recommend to do it though, put it off the edge of the pot like that, bring it down like this against it, and you see now the edge is on this. But with that embossing, I got to do it one side or the other. I can't put it in the middle because that's going to dent that up. Okay, so I get it as flat as I can get it right here. Here is the left part of that embossment. Here's the center part, and here's the right. I want to get right here at that left part. I'm going to put it right there, hold that punch about that first 1/4 inch, and go. Scoot it a little closer to the edge, like that. Yeah, you see it's awkward. It's better if two people do it. Now rotate the pot so it's as flat as this thing can be on this. Come to the far side. Again, hit it. Go to the other side of it, hit it. You may also want to, if that doesn't help, try this. you want to put the end of that pin flat onto whatever your thing is and sit there and go like this and tap it and cause that pin to pull these two side wings a touch and put more tension on the edges of this. That will cause, if you tapped in the middle like I just did on these two, I hope you can see that good and clear. Here, see that embossment right here that we don't want to crush. Here and here. Tapped on them to tighten it up on it and hopefully roll it a little bit tighter. And then get it on the edge and tap straight down on both sides of this to try to squeeze it a little bit. That's the only effective way that you can even do anything to try to tighten up that hinge. As you can see, it's awkward. All you can do is where that metal is rolled around, you're trying to tap it where it tightens up a little bit more on that pin. There's going to be very little adjustment. This is about the only way I know how to do it. If this doesn't work, I'm sorry, this is going to be about it, to my knowledge. Some way to give it more friction or whatever. But what he was saying was he could put it on there and let go and the handle would just fall down. It was just a little loose. So that's what I'm thinking. Tap it a little bit like that and see if you can get it to get a little bit more tension like you want. But due to the shape of all these components, you can't really do a whole lot. That's about it. Now the Pathfinder stove set is a really good piece of gear. My niece Trinity, in one of the Pathfinder challenges, won one was the prize that she got. So I've got to look at them up close. It's an exact copy of the original. Does the same job and everything. Her handle was not floppy, but even mine, you go like point X and it'll drop. See, so it's just one of the factors of the design. I wish I could make it better for you. I know what you want. You want that handle to stay out there rigid like mine does whenever you leave it up there and it's dropping down into the heat. And it makes that handle hard to grab and hell for hot. If you look back in my playlist somewhere in there, I think do a search, I believe the name of the video was Swedish Stove, Swiss Stove, something like that, I believe. Every time I say that, I make the people over there in Europe mad because I'm calling it by their, it's not Swiss, it's not Sweden, it's Swiss. I always get them confused. I just say the M40. And I know those are two radically different countries and I'm not trying to be rude to them. I'm simply ignorant. That's all. But the stoves work incredibly well. It's my favorite camp stove to carry, especially when I'm going to be out here a couple of days. And so they're great stoves. And the Pathfinder one is a really good piece of gear. And if you haven't got one of these originals, definitely pick up one of the Pathfinders. It's really, really a good piece of gear. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you have, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you up there at the Gather thing in West Virginia. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.